cock out of the caulking gun, which is something that we're going to talk about in today's episode. So stay with me. So, when we started the channel way back when, we said that we would discuss with you, show you failures as well as successes. So, failure time. Got this beautiful building, slightly built. Started to run the electrical. Tried to get a hold of one of my friends to help with that project, and unfortunately, we've just been playing phone tag, and with winter, it was kind of awkward. Didn't really feel like saying, hey, come on out and freeze yourself for my benefit. Much as I know you guys are wonderful and special, and more than willing to. But yeah, started working on the electrical, started getting all stuff done. And I'm thinking I'm plowing right along and everything's gonna be great. And I'm at work one day and I meet this person and we're talking about hydropower and other things and designs. And I'm told, oh yeah, I used to flip homes. Okay, so you know how to build stuff, and come talk to me. Shows up, takes one look around, goes, you got wasps in here, right? Yeah, I figured they'll go away once I get the walls up and the drywall. You got wasps because you haven't sealed your seams right. Look guys, welcome back to Prepping in Progress. It's more than just the beans, the Band-Aids, and the other B that we don't talk about that goes with our nugs. It's about learning skills. And I said, no, I did not know this. So I got a quick lesson. And this person prefers to stay away from the camera. So they're on the other side of the room doing electrical right now. But I got a very, 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 very good educational lesson on the values of weatherproofing your vehicle as well as your abode. So guess what we're doing today? We brought out the caulk. Caulk. For the hillbillies in the room. So now I'm playing catch up on something I should have been doing a while ago. Something that should have been done a while ago. Something that might have made the whole winter easier. But yeah. So that's what's going on with the barn, or whatever you want to call it. It is going more slowly than I had hoped. I mean, I kind of joke and say if I had 8 people and free adult beverages and maybe some steaks, this could get done a lot faster, maybe in 3 or 4 days. But yeah, it's a learning experience. I'm enjoying it. Very much so, actually. And I figure that, once this is done, maybe we'll put another cabin or 2 on the property, and we will have places for some of the people I want here if the Schumer hits the air circulation device. So, by the way, I caught some flack on the last video about the whole that, you can't always be bringing in the people from your past into your home, especially when they have said they don't want to be a part of your home, they don't want to be a part of your life, etc., etc., etc. So, and the stuff is now just coming onto my fingers. I'm just going to stick it up here and do it that way. So some people have asked if this is going to be an off-grid or on-grid cabin. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do both. We're going to go with solar power, battery power as a backup. But this location happens to be at the very end of the power line. So, might as well take advantage of it for as long as we have it. And when it goes out, I'm thinking then we will go to battery backup and shut off the circuit coming in and say thank you very much. Please don't start a fire when you get yourself going again. That's the plan anyway. Recently found a couple of extra springs on the property and looking into using those for hydroelectric and extra water supply and more animals and all the neat things like that. So that's kind of where we're going with this right now. So yeah, I'm learning. I just paused this because, like I said, my person who's helping me does not want to be on camera in any way, shape, or form. And I've been informed that I need to do the seams around where my electrical boxes are. And, I mean, look, guys, I'm learning. So yeah. I'm sure you all wanted to see that. So yeah. If you're going to build a piece of anything on your property that you want to, in any way, shape, or form, habitate, apparently weatherproofing is an absolute essential. Who knew, right? So, what else is going on? Well, I mean, this is the prep for the day. Caulking your building, trying to make sure your home is ready for whatever. We were talking about water and possibly using, water reservoir, setting up small ways to do hydroelectric power on your property. If and when we get to that, of course, we'll show you. I actually did see something interesting on Amazon, the other great Satan. And it is a little inline, it looks like a little box that with a USB port or two on it. But what you do is you put it in the middle of your water line, and every time you turn on your water, every time you run a bath, every time you get a drink of water, as the water goes through this, it turns a little propeller blade, and you have power generating to charge whatever. I'm really not going to look good. I'm going to have this all over myself. But you can charge like a cell phone or an iPod or whatever single USB port tool you might want to do. Simple trickle charge, small deal. You're not going to charge your house house on these little things. But, I mean, if you're starting out on this and you're going low key, it's a thought. You know, we all talk about cutting down our carbon footprint. You know, even the wonderful people who like to push their views on us talk about that. Well, it doesn't get much less footprinty than using the natural resources on your property to help keep things powered. Speaking of which, power. Did you guys hear about the Tesla car that caught on fire? So from what I hear, this Tesla car, the battery catches on fire, right? Fire department shows up, pumps about 12,000 gallons of water to put this thing out. Now keep in mind, not sure it's the right chemical. I can't remember if we would have used foam probably for this, but that's probably all they had. They threw the water on it. Wet stuff goes on the red stuff. That's the easiest thing they teach us at the fire academy. Although usually it takes 6,000 to 9,000 gallons to put out a car fire. Instead this, yeah. Anyway, so they get the fire out. This Tesla car is junk. It's towed to the junkyard. Guy's dealing with his insurance. Gets a call from the salvage yard or holding yard. Your car caught on fire. What? Yeah, we had to call the fire department. Your car caught on fire. 3 more times the battery in this Tesla car caught on fire while sitting in the salvage yard or the holding yard, to a point where they ended up flipping the thing on its back so that they could more easily access the battery because it kept shorting out and catching on fire. But hey, we should all be driving electric cars, right? Yeah, no. I'm good, thank you. I will stick with gas, biodiesel, biofuel, and we will do this until the old school closes. So, those are my 2 cents. I'm sure Tesla will eventually make things cheaper so that those of us who are normal people might be able to afford his high-tech whiz-bangotry. But then again, I gotta ask myself, do I really want it? I mean, I'm happy because the high-tech whiz-bangotry usually comes with other things like computers and GPS and OnStar. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm going to try to access, my little remote thingy without, getting all this stuff all over my clothes. So, I'm going to move the camera. We're going to keep talking. I'm going to keep running my mouth, and you're going to keep having fun. Yes, movie magic. We move the camera while you're paused, or while I'm paused. Well, it's paused. Well, just having a conversation with my contractor personage. Not really a contractor, but my person who actually knows more than me. And I was reminded of something and informed of something else. We all know for years, the great state out west, California, suffers from brownouts every year. Now apparently, due to these brownouts happening, people with electric cars have been asked not to charge their cars. I wonder if they'll be getting a tax break this year for that. Or how about reduced cost on their electric bills? I don't know. Seems to me if you can create a commodity that people need, or they think they need, become the only source for it, well, kind of own them. I mean, that's why you guys are here, right? Or is it my sparkling personality? I do try. So anyway, guys, I'm going to keep working. Let you guys have the rest of the afternoon to think about what I've said. And anyone wants to volunteer advice or information on building a home, drop it in the comment section. You know the whole deal. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. Blah, 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 blah. Be sure to check out